You are about to embark on a long, peaceful journey through a beautiful forest. The forest is full of magic and wonder and will provide healing and relief from stress. Before you begin, lie down on a comfortable surface that you can fully stretch out on. You want your entire body to be comfortable and free from tension and pressure. Close your eyes. Take a moment to focus on each part of your body, making sure it's comfortable and free from tension. First, your head. If you are lying down, let your head's weight sink down onto the surface beneath it. Next, your shoulders. Release any tension from them and let them sink down. Now your left arm. Stretch it out slightly and let it sink down. Now your right arm. Stretch it out slightly and let it sink down as well. Next, your chest and stomach. Let their full weight sink into the surface beneath it. Now your left leg. Stretch it forward and a little to the left. Let it sink down. Now your right leg. Stretch it forward and a little to the right. Let it sink down. Let the full width of your body sink deep into the surface beneath it. Let a feeling of sweet heaviness engulf your entire body. Sink further and further down. A little further. And just a little further. Good. Now it's time to take some deep breaths, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. You take 10 full deep breaths. Each breath will be counted so you can just relax and breathe. Now breathe in 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now it's time to enter the forest. Imagine yourself walking on a path that leads into a lush forest. The entrance of the forest is inviting. You can hear birds singing and the gentle flow of water from within it. In order to enter the forest, you have to first cross over a babbling brook. The brook has 5 large stones that you can step on to cross over it. As your foot touches the first stone, a wave of blissful tranquility passes through your entire body. When you step on the second stone, you feel calm and relaxed. The third stone causes a feeling of even deeper relaxation to wash over your body. Now you step on the fourth stone, feeling even more relaxed. You step onto the fifth and final stone. Now you are feeling completely safe, completely relaxed, and ready to enter the forest. The sun is shining through the trees as you enter the forest. A feeling of peace and tranquility permeates this enchanting place. Trees surround the path on either side, their leaves a rich variety of shades of green. You take a moment to stop and look at the bark on one of the trees near the path. You look closely at the trunk of the tree. From a distance, it appears smooth, but from up close, you can see many lines and creases along the bark. The trunk appears to be made up of many small pieces of bark, all connected and working together to protect and care for the tree. You continue down the path as a breeze begins to blow through the forest and rustle the leaves of the trees. The breeze is so cool and crisp against your face and skin. The deeper you get into the forest, the cooler the air gets. It's comfortable and refreshing, a nice reprieve from the heat of the summer day. Not too hot, not too cold, but just right. As you continue walking, the path begins to turn to the left. You follow it without care, your worries left far behind, outside of the forest. As you walk, you notice a pair of squirrels climbing up a tree. You smile as they chatter at each other, circling and running up the tree trunk. Up ahead, a stream of sunlight is bursting onto the path where it opens up into a small clearing. As you near the clearing, the sound of flowing water intensifies. You get closer, a peaceful stream becoming visible to you. The stream is clear and radiant, a smatter of stones protruding out from its waters. You kneel down, cupping your hands into the water. The water is cold and pure. You take a drink and feel an instant surge of refreshing vitality. To your left, a family of deer comes through the tree and approaches the stream. The buck keeps watching as the doe and 3 fawns drink from the water. The buck sees you, and you notice his nostrils flare as he attempts to catch your scent in the breeze. The deer is beautiful, their rich brown coats speckled with white spots. The buck senses you are at peace with his family and the forest and begins to drink from the stream as well. The scene is serene and deeply tranquil. Soon the deer leap over the stream and hop away into the forest on the other side. Refreshed from your drink of water, you cross the stream, stepping easily on 4 smooth stones that take you to the other side. The path continues on the other side of the stream. You walk down the path and back into the forest. The sun is dimmer than in the clearing, but not dark. The light coming through the treetops is warm and inviting as you walk. Birds dart across the path and into the trees, frolicking through the forest in springtime play. To your left, you see a beautiful Japanese maple tree in full bloom. Its rich red leaves look like fire when struck by the sunlight. Its white trunk is slender and bright. You stop for a moment to admire the amazing specimen of nature, thankful for the opportunity to enjoy the rich life of the forest. A red cardinal lands on the lower branch of the tree and begins to sing. It's a fitting tune from a bird that must feel at home in such a fire-colored tree. A rush of contentment and peace flows through your body as you start back down the path. The forest is full of life, full of peace, free of the cares and worries of the world outside its borders. Up ahead on the path, the light gets even more dim as the path begins to curve to the left behind the trees. As you get closer, you can make out the edges of a rustic cabin made of rich dark oak. There is a few wooden steps leading up to a small porch. On the porch is an old rocking chair, rocking gently in the cool breeze of the forest. As you get close to the cabin, you can see a sign on the door. At the top of the sign, in large letters, it says, "Welcome, travelers." You get closer, arriving at the step leading up the porch. There are no signs that anyone is inside, so you climb the steps and read the sign. It says, "Welcome, travelers. You are invited to rest here on the rocking chair and enjoy the soft light and sound of the forest. May peace be with you." After reading the sign, you realize that your body does feel heavy and you could use a rest. You sit down on the old rocking chair and gently rock back and forth, back and forth. The rhythm of the rocking soothes your tired body as you drink in the cool air of the forest. As you continue rocking, you look around at the trees of the forest. You hear the rustling of leaves on the forest floor and the crackling of twigs. The head of a deer pokes out from the brush a few dozen feet beyond the path. It's a beautiful fawn, its eyes wide with interest as it looks at you. The fawn slowly comes out completely, out from the brush, and puts its nose into the air to catch your scent. You wonder where the fawn's mother is and why it's here alone. Before the thought finishes in your mind, 3 other deer comes out from the brush across the way. You realize that it's the same family of deer you saw earlier at the stream. The buck leads the other 3 deer, bounding across the path and running right next to the cabin, coming so close to you that you could almost reach out and touch their soft fur. Soon they are gone, once more disappearing into the forest. Feeling it's time to continue your walk, you stretch a bit and get up from the comfortable old rocking chair. You walk across the porch and down the steps, getting back on the forest path. A cool breeze blows through this dimly lit part of the forest. As you walk, the trees begin to thin, letting in more sunlight. Soon, you are back in the brighter part of the forest and can see another clearing up ahead. As you get closer to the clearing, a babbling brook becomes visible to you. You follow the path out of the trees, realizing it's the same brook you crossed when you came into the forest. The brook has 5 large stones that you can step on to cross over it. As your foot touches the first stone, your mind starts to clear. When you step on the second stone, you feel your body start to wake up. The third stone causes a feeling of greater energy and awakening. Now you step on the 4th step stone, feeling even more energized. Now onto the 5th and final stone. Now you are feeling completely awake, alert and refreshed from your forest walk. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch and yawn. Finally, open your eyes. You are at peace, refreshed and revitalized from your mind's journey. Remember that you can return to this safe place at any time. May peace be with you.